Hello, this is Kathy from the Daily Marker. I want to share with you how to color what I call helmet hair. and right now I'm just coloring the face, painting it. I'm using distress inks, but this video isn't about the face and the skin. It's about the hair, but I wanted to do this before I did the hair so I didn't bleed, or I don't know, it just felt like the right thing to do this first. So I have some, I'm using the only brown of distress inks that I have, a couple different, and I always like to drop in a nice bright cheek color. So the first thing you do for helmet hair is you put a part on it, and that gives you an area to focus. And then if you just draw random squiggle lines, that'll help with giving it so it just doesn't look like a Lego head, all one color. So I'm going to fill in this, and I'm using black because we want some depth in this hair. So I'm doing the black first. I'm using black soot or whatever it's called, and then I'll add other color on top. So this is a digital image from Scrap Flower on Instagram. Her name is Patricia. She's wonderful. She created this for me. This is me, I guess. And she knows I love flowers and cactus. And then I have these antique glove molds. So they're these large white ceramic hands, and you see the hand in this image. So no offense, Patricia, if you're watching this, calling it helmet hair. It worked out perfect for me, so I can show you guys what to do. So at the end, I'm just going to talk briefly about how I used this digital image and got it onto watercolor paper. This is a large pad of paper. It's like 9 by 20 or 9 by 13, something like that. And then at the very end, I have a cash raffle for No Kids Hungry. It's just $10 to enter. And the information for that is on my blog. I'll be posting about that tomorrow. So anyway, okay, so back to the image. I'm just getting some color on those glasses. Usually I like to try and do a nose and a mouth and eyes, but since it's a coloring challenge, I just don't have that much time to dedicate to this. So I'm coloring the glasses black, and now I'm just putting another layer of paint on. And you can see I'm using this waffle flower craft mat on the right, and I want to smooth that black line a little bit, and I'm just using a bunch of browns, and I'm just combining them on my mat, and just kind of going with it. So the point here is each of these sections, I just want them to vary a little bit. I don't want them to be like one solid color. I just want some color variance. And that'll make my hair look interesting right off the bat. So I'm mixing some black in. I always, near where the part is, I always want that darker. So that's always my focus. And then at the very, very end, I was pretty happy with the hair. I felt there was enough color variation, but I went ahead and added some pencils after the video was shot. I had lawn care workers outside, and I just had to get this done, so I couldn't show that part. But I talk about it so much in my online card class, and I do it a lot. So now I'm just adding, I think it's Rusty Hinge, just for a little color variation, and they'll all just get smushed to my palette, and I'm just finishing coloring these sections in. So once I'm done, take notice how those dark areas look. You always want some light, some medium, and some dark areas, and it doesn't matter where it is. And you can see the dark areas, they kind of balance the image or something. Now in the next photo, I used a brown marker to outline the hair and some of the image, the cactus and the flowers, and I added some doodles. But here I added some colored pencil. Now here you can really see the difference. The one on the left is watercolor only. The middle is where I outlined only. And then I added some colored pencils on the right. So it makes such a big difference. Now I printed the image. I'm always having printer problems, so I couldn't change the size. So this is on a piece of printer paper, so it's big. Taped it to my window, and then I taped some watercolor paper on top of that print. So it's easy to trace. The window acts as a light box. So after I traced it, I realized I wanted to get that gorgeous flower on the other side of the girl as well. So I flipped my printout. So you can see the flower in the hand is on the opposite side. And now I'm going to put my paper over it again and trace that flower again. So it's a really fun way to use your digital images. And here's the finished product. I added some doodles and some lines and some dots. And I had such a great time doing that. Now here's the raffle. It's a $500 cash prize for a $10 donation to No Kids Hungry. So check out my blog for more information. Thank you for watching.